Hi, so why did I want to become a music educator? Part of me wanting to become a music educator was because of the fact that I feel like all through high school, my band director almost dedicated his time to telling us as to what he wished was fixed in the music education programs and how he wished people were taught in middle school coming into high school and changing the aspect of that and how he wished they came in more advanced. And I feel like coming into this, my goal was to simply do what he told me to do and just up these standards because I feel like the problem is that right now in middle school, the fact is that the kids should be learning their skills and the techniques and have that down coming into high school. And what's happening right now is like tuba players will come into high school and all they know is 1 5 1 5 1 5, and scales is like crazy to them. And getting them to do that scales, I know this from um, being a student teacher in my freshman for the freshman band my senior year in high school. Teaching these kids these scales coming out of middle school is extremely frustrating because they don't want to learn them at this point and they feel like they can get around music without them. And so getting into their head how important it is takes such a long time, and getting them to actually learn it takes such a long time that I feel like as a music educator, what I really want to do is just go into a middle school and change that. And I feel like that's why I kind of want to be a music educator, because one of my favorite things, and if I came into a school and I could choose any classes that I wanted simply out of pure interest, I feel like all my classes would be music classes. And I feel like one of my favorite things to do is to teach a student an instrument, especially teach them an instrument when they really want to learn it. That's something that I love to do, and I feel like that's something that's hard to teach a child. I mean, you gotta wanna. You can't force someone to want something, they have to want it back. And getting someone to want something and getting them to wanna, being able to do that and being able to impact a child's life is incredible. And if I have one thing that I want to do by the time that I die, is I want to impact at least one person. And to be honest, as long as I impact one person, I think I'll be successful and satisfied, if that makes sense. But that's why I want to be a music educator, because I want to change I want to change the ways of learning based on how I was taught it should be.